From what my mother told me, Spanish was my first language, but I did forget it.
Oh, now that it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, now that it's cool to be Latino, all of a sudden you speak Espanol.
I grew up as a no sabo kid. I'll say
you
that.
did.
When I speak Spanish, my issue is I understand a lot when people talk to me. And then when I talk, there's so much shame in not knowing specific words that I freak out and I lose my train of thought.
And I feel like you should keep that shame.
So you don't ever want me to be fully myself?
No, I want you to learn. Like shame is important. Shame is part of the Latino culture. So it's like if you don't,
it can't be about learning the language. Scientifically, you can't learn through shame. Your brain doesn't process the learning.
Really, I learned everything I know through shame.
Yeah, but it took a long time. It
For
happened
me to
during
learn?
your formative years. You know what I mean? Like everything you know now, it happened during formative years. Now, we're a little bit older. You know?
I feel like I'm still a baby.
Welcome to Help from a Hypocrite, where you get the worst advice from the dumbest people you know. Thank you for being here.
What? Wait, I didn't know that was what this was about.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not in the email when we book. Isa Medina.
Yes.
Bilingual.
Yes.
Bicoastal.
Sí.
Y bisexual. Colombian comedian.
Sí.
Writer and actor. She has performed all over the world. Netflix is a Joke Festival, Edinburgh Fringe Festival, SF Sketch Fest, New York Comedy Fest, and is the co-creator of Sounds Like a Cult podcast and host of I'm Right, You're Wrong podcast. Before we get to
Wait, are you the hypocrite or am I the hypocrite?
I am.
Oh, but I'm
And then
the
also
dumb
my
one.
guests.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you're part of the dumbest people you know.
You know what? Slay.
Slay, literally slay. The world needs more people who own up to the fact that they're stupid. And the benefit, wait a minute. The benefit is you can own up to the fact that they always say, and I've always said, get
to the point.
You should never be the smartest person in a room, but that doesn't mean that you're stupid if you're not. That just means you're in a room with smarter people in it.
Wait, I've never heard you should never be the smartest person in the room.
Are you serious?
I thought it was you should always be the smartest person.
No, girl. No, that's why it's
really?
like saying you should always be the smartest person like is a given. Like obviously everybody wants that. The reason it's even a famous saying is because people need to understand that it's better to not be the smartest person in the room. Because then you're not learning, you're not growing, you're not entering more uncomfortable spaces.
You know what?
Yes.
That's probably why past projects of mine haven't worked because I've always been the smartest.
Because I keep thinking I have all the answers.
No, I did.
No, girl, my two favorite things in the world. Well, I'll say my most favorite thing and my least favorite thing. My most favorite thing is butter. And my second thing, and my least favorite thing is a follow-up question. You know? I don't like having to answer things because it just reminds me how stupid I am.
Okay. How does that make you feel?
Shut up. Let me ask you something. Is there anything that you've had on your chest that you would love to get out now in terms of unsolicited advice? Something you wish you could tell someone to stop doing, to start doing, to alter, to change?
It's a great question.
For example, let me say, here in Times Square, I just went to get a coffee earlier because I'm in the neighborhood. I go, let me get a coffee before recording with my fucking friends so I got some high goddamn energy. If you want to succeed as a business, charge similar prices to what the businesses around you offering the same product. Charge that.
You know
and
what?
Maybe if you want to win, go a little lower.
Literally, why aren't people doing that? They're doing the opposite.
Why are you opening up a business and it looks no different than every other coffee shop? There's nothing special about it. Your beans aren't from a crazy place, but your flat white's $7.85 before tax and tip.
I will say, because it's New York and people are running late, like this is the place to do it because people will just pay because they're so frustrated. That for them, it's like all opportunity cost. People think in opportunity cost. So they get to the shop and they're like, fuck, this place is $7. But there are so many people.
That's what they want. That's what they literally want to happen.
Yeah,
that's what they want.
And the thing is, in a small town, you have limited choices. So you're like, okay, I'm never going to go back to this coffee shop. And then the coffee shop goes out of business. But in New York, there's always a flow of people that are just coming to the city for the first time. Yeah. So it's like a business can be sustained forever on first-time customers.
Damn, I just learned that I am, in fact, not the smartest person in the room.
Yeah, I have a master's degree.
Really? Mm-hmm. In what? being bisexual. I'm saying right now that like don't you want people to come back? I understand we're in Times Square and people are all fucking flittering and fluttering around, and some people aren't going to go back. I'm coming to the studio frequently. I'm going to be here very much. But don't you want people who work in
Not
and around
in Times
the
Square.
neighborhood?
Times Square is famously all tourists.
And people who work office jobs.
But those people are making their coffee at home, baby.
Yeah, you are right. Or they work in an office where there's like a fucking espresso machine.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that before you and I started recording, I made sure to go get myself a little cortada.
No, you already said that, and both of the times you didn't get me one.
Dude, there's a spot a couple doors down from here. I also just realized there's a Cuban restaurant like right downstairs. And I desperately want to try it. And I guarantee
Oi.
there's a Cuban restaurant downstairs.
Ay, caramba.
I walked in a rush, exactly what you were just explaining. Like, I want to get moving. I walk all the way up. He goes, "What can I get you?" There's no line. And by the way, I will learn soon enough why there's no line. I go, I'll get a flat white for here. I always make sure to say for here. I like my mug. It tastes better in a mug. It tastes better in a mug. I've been saying that. He goes, "All right, nothing else? Regular milk?" I go, "Yep, there you go." I look in the thing. I'm about to pay $8.35 for one.
That's crazy.
And I look at him and I go, "Did that already include tip?" And he goes, "No." I go, "I'm so sorry. I did not know how expensive this place is."
Fair.
And just left.
Oh.
I just walked out.
So you didn't buy it?
No. And I'm never gonna go back to that place.
Is it a chain?
No.
Oh.
But here's the thing.
Problematic.
Don't you want people who work in the area to get some coffee? Because I just went 5 doors down and now I got a flat white for $5.
Yeah, no, they fucked up. Classic Cubans, I feel. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's Cubans who work from the restaurant owning their own place. Do you have anything you want to get off your chest that's been pissing you off, ticking you off?
Yeah.
Grinding your goddamn gears?
Yeah. You know how like everybody's like, just post online.
Yeah.
You can do it. Just post. You don't need to prepare. You don't need to do anything. How about take a minute?
Yeah, take a minute and think
about it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everyone is like, just do it. No offense, Nike, but it's like maybe sit down and flesh it out.
For like 2 seconds.
For 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Before you freaking just post it. We don't like need to be just posting it.
No. I think just do it, like just post it applies to like, did you already like look at it and edit it and you're like second guessing?
Yeah.
No, man, it's not, you don't just post the video, you like just filmed with your friend at midnight where you're doing like a spooky ghost thing.
Or like you wake up and you're like, I have a genius idea and you film it right in that moment.
How about this? I wipe back to front, post it on the internet. Think about that.
Yeah, like we're unfortunately, and this affects us as well, we're no longer in the era of like overnight virality. So it's
that is over.
It's like if you happen
That is over unless it happens to me, in which case I still hope it does.
Well, no, of course, but it's like if you post a video of like your grandpa falling on a sidewalk.
Hilarious.
Like,
awesome.
Like,
if you have one of those, post it.
That might go viral, but one, it's gonna go viral like on YouTube Shorts, and two, it's like not gonna get you anything. So don't waste your time trying
hopefully
to
it can get you a GoFundMe for the grandpa.
Oh,
buy a new hip.
Well, hopefully he has insurance.
That is true. And now let's get into the politics of this country. That's one thing I want to get to the bottom of on this show, and that's the goddamn healthcare system.
I don't have insurance, I'll tell you that much.
Where's the health? Where's the care?
Where's the care?
Because I do know that there is a system, and it's pushing me down to the ground.
It's pushing me all the way down. But you know what else it's pushing me to do?
What?
Do the math.
Speak on that.
I'm doing the math. I realized health insurance, $600 a month.
Yeah.
Going to a primary care physician or a specialist, one visit, $300. I could go to a specialist once a month and still pay less than what insurance costs. I got my ears checked the other day.
Really?
Just cuz.
How do they sound?
Great!
That's awesome. I'm going to tell you something.
What?
We got to give someone some help.
Okay, let's do it.
When here on Help from a Hypocrite, people write in.
Right.
And we give them advice.
I'm so excited.
Today's call for help comes from Nick. Isa, say hi, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
You want to tell Nick maybe one or two things about you to gain
Hey,
his
Nick.
trust?
I'm Isa, short for Isabella. I'm originally from Colombia, and
Colombia.
I like to ask people if they want advice before I give it now, because I've ruined some friendships before.
Really?
Yeah.
Speak on that?
Well, I'm Latina, so I'm kind of a fixer, you know?
Got it. Copy that. And actually, that's all I needed.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Me at a party having fun, now it's become about fixing me. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's like when people vent to me, I try and find solutions. So now I ask, do you want help?
Dude, when I visit home and I'm at a house party, it's like 100%
All Latinas just like
all
giving you
Latinas.
advice.
And I say one thing like, how's New York? I'm like, oh man, it's awesome. I don't really sleep or whatever. It's like, do you do this? Do you do this? Do you do this? You should do this. You should. I'm like, hey. You asked me one question. Yeah. I answered that, and I'm trying to get to the fridge.
Yeah.
Okay? So let's knock all that off.
This is the most Latino I've ever seen you.
Yeah. Hey.
Like kind of raising your voice and being like, hey, move.
Welcome
I'm trying to get a beer.
Welcome to me.
Okay.
Hi, Joey. What if I gave Nick a weird ass voice? Okay. Hi, Joey. My name is Nick. I'm 26 and I live in Detroit. I was born outside of Detroit. Did you know that about me? I was born in Royal Oak, Michigan.
I didn't know that.
Good. Why would you?
Because I do the
Because you came in here not doing research. Yep. I'm writing because I've been having a lot of issues with my mom.
Aw.
Well, maybe it's more. Maybe it's more like she has issues, big ones. How fucking funny would it be if after big ones he goes, she has the biggest boobs I've ever seen.
And I can't stop
Well,
looking.
she has issues, big ones. I can't stop looking. Sorry, some things are just for me. Sorry, I just saw.
No, I love
felt,
boobs.
You do, dude?
Yes.
That's fucking awesome. At least we're able to meet each other there in the middle.
Yeah.
The middle. Probably my favorite part of them. Long story short, my mom is over $300K in debt. She bought the biggest boobs a doctor can. Sorry, my mom is over $300K in debt. How much is a boob job?
I have one, and mine was.
You actually?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
$4,000 in Colombia. So, honestly,
Wait, 4,000 Colombian or US?
4,000 US dollars.
Holy shit, that's like no money.
I know. Well, that's because I got them done in Colombia.
But like the return on investment.
They're really
you
good
get
too.
for
Nobody
having-
knows.
Really? I'm not gonna look. I actually was just like, nobody notices.
I have a joke about that. I'm like, it's okay. You can look down.
That's fucking and as a man sitting in the audience, thank you, sister. That's just the return on investment you get off those based off just how the world treats you alone.
I actually feel like for me, not much changed because I didn't
Really?
I don't show them a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? I have another friend who got a boob job and it's like her
Gabby?
Yeah.
Gabby Bryant?
She loves showing them off. She loves it.
It's because she just got them. When I just got mine, I was like getting free rides. You know, I was like,
You were showing them off to get free rides?
Yeah.
You were lifting them up?
yeah, but I just am not like a cleavage. It's not my style fashionably. Also, I want to let you finish the story.
Oh,
Sorry.
girl, we're gonna yap throughout this
Oh,
whole
okay,
thing.
perfect.
No. Nick, he's an
Who gives a
afterthought.
fuck?
Just so you know, Nick's an afterthought.
Yeah, no, I have a boob job. And
I'm kidding, Nick.
I don't show them that much because, I don't know. I feel
Me
like
as a guy, good.
I have this weird thing where like I want it to be like a fun secret that I have perfect tits.
That's awesome.
You know, like sometimes I get DMs that are like sleeper bod, and I'm like, fuck you.
Sleeper
How about
bod.
wide awake bod?
How about my bod's been up since 5 a.m. and did a cold plunge? Okay? I'm a fan of that. Hey, good on you.
Thanks.
My mom is over $300,000 in debt. Credit cards, payday loans, a mortgage, a brand new SUV she bought last year. And an SUV, even when you call those as an Uber, they're more expensive. They're expensive cars. Remember that. Remembered. The woman is 55. The woman is 55 years old.
This guy hates
This guy
his
is
mom.
over his mom, dude.
Also, by the way, like a mortgage doesn't really count as like debt. It's like part of life.
I guess, yeah. Aren't you? What's
like
that?
who
Rich
doesn't
Dad, Poor
owe a
Dad.
mortgage?
Rich Dad, Poor Dad. They say you got to use your debt to get more debt. Debt makes you rich.
Exactly.
Which is a concept I simply refuse to understand because the lack of having money means you don't have money.
Yeah, like I have a credit card that I never use, but I opened because my other credit card was all paid off, and it has a $60,000 limit. So like at any point in time,
Whoa.
I could just ball the fuck out. That's what it means, I think, is
Why
like
don't you do that?
the higher you build. Like I opened one credit card and I always paid it off for like 2 years in a row on time. So then I opened another credit card and I always paid it off for like 2 years in a row on time. And then my next credit card, like they just keep increasing the limit.
Why don't you just buy a fucking necklace?
Because
You could legit
ultimately
buy 20 new pairs of boobs.
Ultimately, they increased the limit because I am responsible enough to never do that.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
It is a trick.
Yeah, I'm like, you're not gonna get me, bitch.
Dude, how I know that I'm stupid is that whenever I'm on the internet, the algorithm for both Instagram and TikTok feed me videos where guys are like, guys, it's not that hard. Life is this simple. Open up a credit card, they give you $10,000. You buy Pokemon cards. You sell the Pokemon cards. And here's the thing, every single one of those, I'm like, I'm doing it all fucking wrong.
You're not alone. Me too.
Yeah.
Every night I'm like, fuck, I need to open sourdough business.
Yep. And here's how you know I'm really down bad is I don't just watch them and agree. I like them and then I favorite them and I put them
in a folder?
I put them in a folder called career.
No way. Wait, is Pokemon like the sourdough of men?
Of cards.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women in Pokemon card collecting.
Oh, right.
Collecting and selling and trading.
Yeah, I actually know a pretty big trader.
Really? Yeah. What's his name? Jeffrey Epstein?
No.
Hey, and I'm sorry for bringing his name up. If you or a loved one has been affected, stop watching this and go find somebody.
Yeah.
A trader of Pokemon cards?
Yeah, I actually forgot his name, but I'm friends with his girlfriend, and her name is Sydney.
Are you friends with him or just the girlfriend?
I mean, I've met him a handful of times, but I'm more friends with her.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah.
The woman is 55 years old and works in a call center, for Christ's sake. Every time
So
I revisit this, I'm like,
rude.
yeah, dude. Hey, Nick, we just met you, man.
Yeah.
Don't be talking about your mom like that.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta at least get to paragraph 4 before you talk shit about your mom.
Dude, like that's fucked up.
She gave birth to you. Don't be going, the woman is 55, for Christ's sake. Eat
also,
my ass.
55 is young.
Yeah, 55 is...
The older I get.
55 is young. 55... Dude, holy fuck. I'm closer to 55 than I am to being younger. I actually just had a moment. And I'm not okay. She couldn't afford a shiny new SUV, nor was she in need of one. She obviously couldn't make her payments on time, and interest accrued. You get the picture. He goes, ... You get the picture.
Who is this?
So here's the thing. You took time out to type just calling your mom an old-ass woman who's dumb as hell. When you're actually explaining the issue, you go, you get it.
I also would love to know if his mom like paid for college.
Yo, that would be like a fucking slam dunk on Nick if we find out that she's in debt because she covered his ass.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, well, let's learn more about you. She's a walking financial liability. She won't be able to retire, and I can already imagine her at 70 working at Walmart.
That's so funny because it's like why did Walmart catch a stray?
Yeah, why did there's a lot of hardworking people there, man. Like
Walmart is like a really good institution.
there might be some things
They have fresh produce these days.
Yeah, there might be some things I don't like that they do as a corporation.
I don't like the people running it.
Yeah,
but I think they've provided a lot to immigrant communities.
Yeah, I don't like how much they take over every little town and.
Right.
But also if they wanted to sponsor the show at any point, I would fucking immediately backtrack on anything I said.
Whenever I'm on a podcast and a Fortune 500 company gets mentioned,
I'm like, they're great.
Love it.
I love them, and I think they're awesome. And 500 is an awesome number. Fingers crossed, she finds a benevolent sugar daddy or wins the lotto. He wants his mom to sell her body.
Can I tell Nick something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nick, a couple of years ago,
Oh my God.
I found out my parents didn't have a retirement plan.
Whoa. Like nothing at all?
No, just money saved to the side, but like not enough to live off of.
Is that not a plan?
No.
Okay.
Like they had a little bit of savings, like, but not enough. Like,
how late can they go?
like it would have lasted them like 2-3 years if they like fully retired.
Okay, so they could have like traveled the world,
For 2-3 years?
died.
Like if you retire at the age you're supposed to retire, which is like, I think like 67.
I guess so. Yeah. What? 6, 7. Yes.
Then like you actually with our life expectancy should have like another 20 years. Like it's not enough.
Yeah.
So anyway, I bullied them into figuring it out instead of bitching. I helped them.
That's up. Hey, you're a good daughter.
Yeah.
You know what would happen if she does the sugar daddy or lotto? The moment her debt goes to 0, she's gonna rack it up again. So let's just, I can't
so
wait
you
to
don't
find out.
believe in her?
I can't wait to find out what you're fucking asking for, man, because you already don't believe in her, dude. You don't believe in
Yeah.
her at all, and you have no faith in your fucking
Also, have
mother.
you heard of the theory self-fulfilling prophecy? If you
Yeah.
don't believe in her, she's gonna do exactly that.
Have you heard of the concept of piece of shit fucking son? Have you heard of that? I know because I've seen it time and time again. Okay, so she does have a history of this. Family members have. Doesn't that suck when you stand up for someone? Immediately they're like, "Oh no, he was right the whole time." But I really appreciate what you said.
I do stand up for people who do not deserve it.
Oh yeah. Time and time again, family members have come together to try and help her get out of debt. They've offered to lend her money, and every time she took it, while crying, of course. Thanking them and promising
was
to
on
pay
her
them back.
period.
Yeah, dude, maybe.
Ever thought of
Dude,
that?
periods have come up on every single fucking episode of the show.
Really?
I have exclusively had female guests, and that makes me really excited.
Okay, ally.
But second, and most importantly, every single girl has either brought up how their previous period had impacted their life or how they were in the week leading up to the period, which I have learned recently is the worst part.
Oh yeah, the week leading up to the period is the worst part. And also I saw Lily post about this today, but apparently most murders committed by women happen the week before their period.
That's awesome.
We should get paid time off so that doesn't happen.
Absolutely love being in a locked room for a specified amount
not
of
on
time.
my period.
Well, see, that's cool. Hey, I
was just late for no reason.
I'm just late for no reason. While crying, of course, thanking them and promising to pay them back, but she hasn't. And now she's burned all those relationships. And it's just me who's left to come to her aid. She'll never learn. She'll never change. She'll never keep her finances together, but that's not her only problem. Which, I mean, things were already pretty bleak. Woman in her 50s can't stop purchasing things. Dude, he's literally women be shopping. His mom.
I don't even know what he wants because it's just pissing me off.
Which, I mean, things were already pretty bleak. Woman in her 50s can't stop purchasing things. I can't not read it without a woman in her 50s can't stop purchasing things she can't afford. Things she doesn't need while neglecting her basic needs. Dude, women do be shopping, huh?
Well, what if she has a plan? Like, I have a friend who said that, like, if she doesn't have, like, money by the time she's, like, I think, like, 60, she's just gonna kill herself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I wanna be like, no, but I'm also like,
But my rule
I'm 31
with
and I don't have.
my rule with suicide is like, first of all, don't do it. But second of all, if you do, make sure you rack up at least $300,000 of debt. So she kind of is there.
But yeah, you would like if you were gonna die, you would stop at 300,000.
I would stop at 300,000 because I'm like, if 300,000 didn't make me happy, then I don't think like anything would.
What about love? You were talking about being single and stuff.
Yeah, like I'm not suicidal. Why are we talking about?
So I don't know. We're just making a
right
deal.
now. You want to turn it back?
Yeah. We're just making a deal. Instead of you dying 300,000 and single, what about 60K with somebody?
I don't want to die.
And that's my final offer.
I worked really hard not to want to die.
That's my final offer.
Maybe I was late because I was taking my freaking Prozac. You ever thought of that?
Okay, she's on Prozac, and for that reason, I'm out. Shark taking my friend's life. Okay. Where the fuck was I? But that she'll never learn, she'll never change, she'll never keep her finances together. But that's not her only problem. Which I mean, things were already pretty bleak. Women are. There have been times when she's late on her mortgage payments, but what does she do? That's right. No fucking way. Order special edition Labubus.
Okay, this woman is like not okay.
She's legit on her Pokemon card shit, but with Labubus. I don't understand her fixation, especially with Labubus. I think they're so ugly. Meanwhile, isn't the whole point that they're ugly? I've only seen one Labubu in person ever, and that's because my friend John found one on the floor.
I don't get it,
like on the street.
The point of them, but I did see one once, and I was like, that's funny.
They're another one of those fucking, like, you just buy them for like $80 and try to flip them for $500 thing.
I know. I want you to finish the story before I get on my high horse about capitalism.
Okay, gotcha. I'm
this
is the place for that, sister. Meanwhile, I'm taking her out to restaurants to make sure she's getting enough to eat when her groceries are light. Hey, brother. Buy groceries. And I don't know about you, but I think that's fucking unfair. Before we even get to the end, that's like the first thing I'll tell you to fix. Just learn to cook, doggy.
Yeah.
You're running out of groceries at home and you're like, I gotta buy my mom steak
Yeah.
at a restaurant. We gotta buy mahi-mahi at the Bonefish Grill.
Sounds like the tree doesn't fall far from the apple.
Sorry, I just said something. If you're from South Florida, I just said something that like really just kind of outed my own personal experience.
Did you say?
Gotta buy mahi-mahi at the Bonefish Grill, which is a restaurant near
I know
where
the Bonefish.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they have it in Virginia.
Oh, they go that far up?
Mm-hmm.
Dog, there was a moment in time where I'm just going to say that I do kind of empathize a lot with Nick, but I'm talking shit about him because I want to have a take.
Yeah, talk shit.
And like I said, debt is not her only problem. Recently, she's gotten into sports betting. Dog, I've never done it, but at the Super Bowl this year, like while watching, I just like as a bit started doing. I'll put $1 in, $3, $5, just to like add excitement. The game was not exciting.
Yeah.
But I would put like I was on the phone with my brother, and he would be like, put this many rushing yards on so and so, and I'm like, all right, man, I'll follow that number.
I know.
Dog, the way that within like 15, 20 minutes, I fully out loud to my girlfriend and to my friend, I was like, I can see this
Becoming
being
addicted.
a big problem.
Yeah, that's why I've never done it.
I can see this being a big, it's nothing. It's nothing.
It's like, because you're watching something that's live, by the way, not a lot of stuff live these days. Sports is one of the few left.
And actually, is anybody alive these days?
No, like live streaming.
Oh, got it.
Not a lot of live streaming. Like people don't watch things live anymore other than sports.
Yeah.
And so it's like you have to associate costs to it to be invested. And then all of a sudden you're invested
Yeah.
in something
Literally invested.
that's live.
Now you're literally invested.
Literally.
Yep.
I could become addicted
I put
to it.
$30 in, and I ended up with 16. I like lost
you lost
30,
money.
and then I lost like 28, and then one of my $2 bets got me like $16.
Okay,
So I lost
net-
14.
So you net lost 14.
I net lost 14, but even then, every time I've ever bet, when I've played like craps or slots or whatever the fuck, no amount of money makes me happy. If I'm in the red,
What's your sign?
Capricorn.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm a Pisces.
Wait, so why the fuck did you ask?
Because I wanted to like segue into me.
Amazing.
Like
Where are you from?
I'm not answering
Where are you
that.
from?
I'm a Pisces, which I recently learned means
That's
that
so cool. I'm from.
I'm a Pisces, which means that I'm a dreamer, which is why I literally cannot bet money or do slots because I will always think that there's a possibility that I'm going to win, which is how you end up broke as hell.
Wait, you can't do it because you think you're gonna win?
Yeah. Because like I'm not.
I just so inherently disagree because the whole point of betting is that you think you're gonna win.
No. If you're actually good at betting, the whole point of betting is that you're like you're analyzing like probabilities.
What? I thought it was just like you get to tap something and fucking be like, all right, hope that happens.
Give me your hand. I don't think you should bet either.
Yeah. Recently, she's gotten into sports betting. She can't tell the difference between a quarterback and a free safety. Hey, sister, I'm right with ya. But
Yeah,
she
but I don't
thinks
even know
she
what
can
those are.
make easy money if she starts listening to Stephen A. Smith, who I'm dumb as rocks. Have you ever heard him?
Also, no, but also like this guy is like not smarter than his mom because instead of him being
Not
like,
at all.
she should stop sports betting, he's like, she just needs to listen to this podcast.
Well, he's saying that she needs to stop. Like, she is listening to Stephen A. Smith, and it's dumb. Because Stephen A.
she
Smith,
is listening.
he's like known as a guy who just like, he goes to Yap City, and much like a comedian will just like
Talk out of their ass.
talk out of his ass, but like take a stance on something and then 10 toes down, like
double
commit
down.
to it.
Yeah.
Which I've done, like on stage.
do it
Like
all
I'm
the
just
time.
like, okay, I said a thing I don't really agree with, but if I backpedal on it, like now they're not on my side. He does that, but for actually literally everything. So what the fuck does he even believe in? Honestly, I don't like how high up he rolls his sleeves.
I don't even know what he looks like.
Hey, you can give it a quick goog.
Again.
Honestly, I don't know whether to pull out my hair or just laugh at my poor mom. Dog,
Neither.
that's just, I want to help him. And then like every fucking third sentence is like, my mom's a stupid idiot.
Also, I bet you $1 million this guy is bald. Like, pull out your hair. You fucking wish. It's giving balding in the basement.
Bald with a heavy widow's peak, making his bitch ass look like Avatar.
He's like, I need to take my mom out to dinner. Mom! He lives in the basement.
I have to buy my mom Bang Bang shrimp. What the fuck? I tried to convince her to quit sports betting, that she's only going to sink into a deeper hole, and this is only aiding her compulsive behavior. She said some bullshit about how gambling is legal in the app she's using, and that I shouldn't judge her from my moral high ground.
You know what else is legal? Alcohol, girlina.
Yeah. And, oh, I'm sorry. Don't people drive cars after drinking that and kill people?
Yeah, I was
Don't-
going to say alcoholics are good.
Don't people literally drink that and then say slurs and get fired? Don't people drink that and literally...
Oh.
Wait 1 second.
Don't say that one.
Things got pretty heated between us. Okay, they made out. And she ended up... At the end, he goes, how do I get over the fact that I made out with my mom? Things got pretty heated between us, and she ended up kicking me out of her house.
I told you he lived there.
Yup. Claiming she was on the verge of making life-changing money. She didn't want to be there. She didn't want him to be there, bringing her bad luck with the risk of making her lose her parlay. Dog, she does not. I
is
guarantee
parlay?
you. Parlay is when you like, for you to win, you add, it's like basically like adding bets on bets on bets. Which like I did a couple for the Super Bowl. It's just like this person has to get this many yards. They have to score this many touchdowns. They have to win by this much. And then at the end, this team has to win. It's like 4 separate legs. And you could literally get like, if you have like a
It's like
6 leg
doubling down over and over and
over and over and over. And you could do like a 6-leg parlay. And also these apps understand how much you win if like a big parlay goes through. Because there's ones where it's like you put $20 and you could win like 10 grand, you know? But they're like really improbable.
Yeah.
But like after each leg of it, you like wins. Like you could be like, you could have won like the 4th leg of a parlay and there's 2 left. And it'll be like, do you want to cash out now for $2,000? We do not want to pay you 10 grand.
Oh.
There was one time during the Super Bowl that there was like one 3-leg parlay I did. I put $2 in or like $3 and it said, do you want to cash out now for $18? And I was like, yeah, I don't want to risk it. The other, like the next spot hit and I could have won like $120. But I just like didn't want to lose the money.
Dang.
Yeah. But parlays are the way to go, but I also do not understand them.
You just explained it pretty well.
Yeah, you're right. I'm talking out of my ass. He says, I don't even know what a parlay is. Well, Nick, you just learned.
Yeah.
And I don't need to know. I feel like you do. It's changing your mom's life. It's just, I actually feel like you're talking to us because you need to know. It's just another, you wrote in instead of Googling. It's just another name for a scam she's falling for. He's so over it. And giving away her money, just like when she spent all those thousands of dollars in crypto that is now useless. So she strikes me as someone who just like has had like a hard life and just like keeps trying to like have like a nice like get rich quick. All that to say, I'm tired of taking care of my mom. I'm tired of worrying every time she does something stupid with her money, and the stress has already gotten to my nerves. I've gotten bad eczema breakouts I didn't have before, and I'm pretty certain I'm going bald.
Called it.
You nailed it.
I freaking called it. Pretty certain.
Pretty certain. At 26. Why should I put my life on hold? Postponing my trip to Japan.
This guy's...
And why should I not go to Japan?
Because you live at your mom's house, dude. Save money and move
You
out.
can't even pay rent. Why are you living at your mom's house? I'm trying to go to Japan next year, see the cherry blossoms. Postponing buying a house of my own. Oh, he's trying. God, actually, it turns out if we just like listen to Nick, we'll like...
Yeah, let's just listen.
Buying a nice car, meeting someone, and living together just because my mom decided she doesn't want to grow up and needs me to cover for her when she can't pay for her shit.
Well, sorry, I'll let you finish.
There's 2 more sentences.
Yeah.
I regularly fantasize about picking up and moving to another city, maybe to another country, and not telling her where I'm going and changing my phone number. But then the old Catholic guilt hits me like a brick wall, and I never take the lead. Final sentence. Here's the question. What should I do? Should I take the tough love approach and let her sink or swim once and for all? Or do I need to stay by her side to bail her out for the millionth time?
Okay. I have a couple questions I don't think we're going to get answers to, but...
We're not talking to him. So.
Yeah, I know. But my thing is like, this guy has the classic, like, savior syndrome where he thinks he's helping more than he actually is.
Oh, for sure.
And, like, my question is like, is he helping? Because he was like, sometimes she runs out of groceries and I have to take her out to dinner. I'm like, okay, so are you helping pay for groceries? You live at home.
Yeah.
Are you paying the mortgage that she has a $300,000 debt on? No, like, you probably aren't actually contributing to anything. You're actually probably just another cost in her life.
Yeah.
So, and you're saying postponing buying a house. Okay, do you have the money to buy one?
Mm-hmm.
Postponing getting a girlfriend. Oh, no one's telling you not to date.
Dude, so this is the fun thing about doing an advice show is I'm going to reference something from another episode, which is there was someone, a very sweet mom who wrote in about her son visiting during college, and he's like a D1 like football player, like 6'3", 200 something pounds. Like he fucking eats.
Yeah.
Eats and eats and eats. And she was talking about working really hard, and like whenever he visits, she's like, I love my son. Every time he visits, it's fucking that's like $3,000 of food. I can't fucking afford it. And I'm thinking about that during this. I'm like, you live with your mom. How much, exactly what you're saying. How much is the light? How much is the water? How much is the food? How much is all the shit? Like, you are adding to that. You can't complain about anything else unless I know for a fact you are paying for what your portion is of all the bills.
Yeah.
Do you drive her car?
Yeah.
You fill it full of gas every time? Or are you just doing the bare minimum food-wise where she's like, I'm hungry. And you go, well, I don't know how to cook, so we have to go to Chipotle.
Yeah.
There's just so many...
Because we don't know the answer technically to that question, given the way he told the story. I have a feeling he's not paying her rent. He's not paying for the groceries. He's not doing any of that. But let's say, benefit of the doubt. Let's say he is.
Okay.
What's the advice? And then we can go into the other.
If he's helping and he's like, what the fuck do I do?
I still think I stand firm on both ends, whether he's helping or whether he's not helping. Like, you can't just like judge someone else for their decisions and then be like, oh, well, like I didn't do all this stuff because I was helping you, because that's how resentment builds.
Yeah.
So I think that the tough love approach is the way to go.
Exactly. I do think there's also like the added extra, very sad layer of like your parent, your mom is supposed to like have the answers, you know? Like your parent is supposed to know.
Yes, but I think something about growing up, everyone says that like you don't become an adult until you have kids. I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true. I think it's as soon as you realize that your parents are just people.
You're going to have to take care of your parents someday.
Yeah.
You know? And so like, it's like that is happening. And I think like instead of like helping, he's like blaming her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know. Here's what sucks about when people do ask for help is like, I'm always aware of, we're getting a one-sided thing here.
Yeah.
I don't know. He didn't include any other people who've written in have done a good job of like adding all layers. He has not told me, I don't know, has she lost her job? Has she, has she always been a single mom?
Yeah.
Like, what is the situation here? Are you telling me that ever since you were a kid, you're like, my mom keeps fucking losing all her goddamn money and we have nothing?
Yeah.
I guarantee you that's not the case, brother.
Yeah, and I also am like, there are plenty of people out there with like single moms who didn't have their shit together, who are as smart as this Nick, who's realizing the patterns, but instead of observing the patterns and sitting back, they observed the patterns and then they improved their own life enough to then pay for their mom's mortgage as well. Like I have a friend from college who like came from like nothing and has like a single mom and then like started working at Microsoft and like bought her a house, then he bought his sister a house. Like it's like all the things he did with his money first was like take care of his family. Because he's like a son of immigrant and that's what you do.
Yeah.
And this little Nikki over here, complain, buddy.
Yeah.
How about you parlay?
How about you parlay yourself into getting a job?
And take care of her.
J-O-B.
Because he's not actually taking care of her. No. I mean, I guess he did say that like people have bailed her out before.
Yeah, but it's, again, that's him noticing other people have done it and he hasn't done it.
And also
he doesn't think she deserves any more help from him because growing up in that house, he's like, I've just seen you be bailed out so many times. Which I'm like, hey man, why don't you go watch the movie Pursuit of Happiness starring
I
Will
also
Smith?
think a big thing about retirement that like if he helped her pay her mortgage off, that would take care of like 80% of her retirement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like if you don't have to pay a mortgage and you live in a house that you own, then like the cost of living is 10 times lower.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that.
Just saying that.
So what else is she missing in her life? Here I go with capitalism.
Okay, go ahead.
That she feels the need to find joy from buying Labubus.
Well, to her credit, they're cute. They're really fun and they're like a little fluffy and squishy.
I think it's just like the problem of America is that like because we like don't have like stable environment and like healthcare and stuff, people try and find joy from like buying things and gifting themselves packages from Amazon and feeling like the joy, but then it becomes an addiction and then like it's like a self like fulfilling process.
I fully agree with everything that you're saying. I will also say that the Labubu thing, I'm like, there are some people, it really sucks that this is true. But like it's the same with the Pokemon cards, it's the same with One Piece cards, it's the same with Labubus, it's the same with all these shoes. Sneakers for a while. Growing up, the sneakers craze isn't, I haven't heard that much about like sneakers going for crazy amounts now. But like I know people who like, you know, you buy streetwear and they pack their closet up with it. They don't even take it out of the packaging. They're just like, in 5 years, this is going to be one of the grails that's worth $3,000.
I think the most simple version of that is like when you're having a bad day at work and you go and buy yourself like a latte because you're like, I need a sweet treat.
Yeah, I do that all the time. I will say the sweet treat thing, I've done that for years where like I keep going like, I deserve this. And then I found out just like as part of my diet, I eat so much fucking sweets. And that I don't need that many treats. Like I need to not calm it down.
You don't deserve it. I mean, you deserve it, but
thank you.
You're welcome.
And now I'm going to go have myself a little pan de chocolat.
Pan au chocolat?
If she's been bailed out by family, my question is just like, here's the sad fact, Nick, and I can tell it based on how you wrote your letter. You kind of don't fully understand how the real world works yet. You're living in your mom's house. I don't know if you went to college and left and came back, blah blah blah. I don't know all that, but it sounds like maybe you don't really understand why she might have possibly needed to take that money out, what she was taking care of, how hard it is to pay some stuff off, and like you're just like looking at your mom and like blaming her for not succeeding in life.
A lot of judgment.
A lot of judgment and not like trying to understand. And all you're doing, much like we said, like where we're from, the first thing people do when they make money is take care of the people who took care of them.
Yeah.
Which is mostly parents or grand. Like, I want to buy my fucking mom a house as soon as I make money. That's
Period.
That's really the first thing I want to do because the house the house I grew up in is falling apart. But the first thing you mentioned was your trip to Japan that you put.
Literally.
That's the first thing you mention. And then you get
He's like,
into the
she can't take care of herself, so I can't go to Japan.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know that afterwards you're postponing buying a house of your own, yada yada.
But that sounds like
that is why
bullshit.
people stay at their parents' house for a while, and that's why parents go, "Oh, I thought you'd be out by 18." But yes, this is the contract I signed when I had a kid. Fucking stay here until you make enough money. But also, your next sentence is it's not buying a car, it's buying a nice car. Before you take care of the person who took care of you, you're going 100% fucking, I want nice things I want to travel to. By the way, historically, the most expensive fucking place to go. To fly across the world, go to Japan? You know how much that is?
A lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Unless,
My brother
of
went.
course-
Just the flight was $2,000 plus. Main cabin. No extra, nothing.
Main cab, 2,000?
Main cab, 2,000. Each. He went with his fiance at the time.
I want to go to Japan.
I want to go. You think I got fucking 4K bass on me? No.
Again, with the partner. You don't have to go with your girlfriend.
Why not? Leave her behind while I
I'm
go
just saying,
experience
4K,
new and amazing
it's like
things?
brag.
I think the advice here, Nick, is legitimately get a job and shut the fuck up. Like, you are just not realistic about what it's like to help out someone who's struggling. You have only seen your mom struggle, and it doesn't seem like you've done anything to help aside from, like, the easiest, like, let's go to a restaurant and I'll fucking pay for that, and now I get to feel good about that for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Sit down with her. Go over the bill. Actually see what your mom is paying for.
Yeah.
How deep is she? Hey man, maybe this is fucked up. Read the fucking mail before she opens it. Get the truth.
That's illegal. Don't do that.
Pay a little bit of attention. Just get ahead of it. I want talk to family members. How much have they actually loaned her? What did she say it was for? How was your mom in this big of a fucking situation here?
And pay off the mortgage, I think. Like if
help her with it.
what if you're already paying to live in the house with her, pay more. Like something that will never go to waste is paying more towards the mortgage. Because there is a finite amount that is due, and once it's paid off, both you and her, because I assume she'll leave the house to you later on, are going to be in a better place.
Okay. I think what we just gave is awesome, real advice aside from reading the mail. I think this is the crazy thing that's going to put you on top and put your mom in a good position. All right? Both of you get in that SUV that your mom owns. Okay? Start.
Where's this going?
Go to an entrance of the... Oh, and by the way, get cameras on your car, front, back, and sides. Go and enter the turnpike or highway where the entrance is it's like a curve, okay, where like there's nowhere to go once you're entering. You know, like once you're going on the turnpike, you're trapped. You're on. In the middle of that, when there's a car behind you, slow down abruptly. If they did not film what just happened and they don't have video proof, sue. Sue and get a fuck ton of money. Pretend you're really hurt so that now not only do you get a bunch of money to take care of your mother, you're also in the moral high ground of like, I got hurt. I'm not in a good place. And the first thing I did with the money that I got from my pain is take care of you.
I'm going to tell you right now, don't do that.
I think that I mean I don't know what his mom has looked for multiple get rich quick looked for multiple, and if you think I feel bad about that, I do. And his mom has looked for multiple get rich quick schemes. This is it. And on top of that, you get hurt and you get to be the hero and you get to walk away being like, look at what I sacrificed for you. Range of motion in my legs.
I mean, I feel like that's the best bad advice you could give.
Yeah. And I stand by.
Okay.
I stand by that.
I think that
here at Help from a Hypocrite, when we give advice, we fucking wrap it up with a song. What you think about that?
I think it's bad advice.
Really?
I don't think you should sue people. I think it's bad and it feeds into a bad legal system. because
But the system's there. You can take advantage and care of your mother and the mortgage, the house, the car, and everything that she's crying about. Yeah, you can pay off everything. Just get hit by a car and in a diaper. You will shit.
But if the person behind her has more money, then they're gonna countersue her for more.
Not if they don't have video proof. Not if they don't have anything that shows that they slowed down abruptly, even though there was nothing happening in front of them.
When you have a good lawyer, it doesn't matter.
Fuck.
Evidence doesn't matter. They don't give a fuck.
Oh, shit. Well, I've never done this before. I just thought you could sue and make more money than you ever could if you hit a 6-leg parlay with Labubus. I stand by what I said. I understand that. I mean, obviously, just make sure you get hit by like a fucking busted down 10-year-old Toyota Corolla.
Well, then they wouldn't
Don't go
have
for a
money.
rich car.
But then they wouldn't have the money to give you.
Insurance, baby.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, do that.
You get paid out by insurance.
Then maybe like a Honda Civic.
Okay.
I feel like that classic that has insurance.
Nick, with all this free time that you have, just Google cheap cars. Make and model. You can figure out who has money, who doesn't. If you live in Florida, you need insurance. You legally need insurance. That was lobbied for. Everybody's got it. Go ahead and get hit, brother, on I-95. Get it done.
Look, I'm not going to co-sign this advice, but I like that you like what you're saying.
I'm fully committed to this. Nick's not going to be happy unless he comes out on top as a good guy, which he will if he sacrifices his literal body. Which maybe he doesn't actually get hurt, but he just walks out fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ow! He just has to do that.
Yeah.
Like a little bit. His mom gets to think like that's awesome. Makes a bunch of money and he's fucking good.
Yeah. I feel like there's also other ways, like you could do like the hot coffee thing from McDonald's or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just trap a corporation, dude.
Not McDonald's though. I love that place.
They are great. Hey, if you're a Fortune 500, we literally fuck with you. Isa Medina, what do you want to tell the people?
Hey, listen to my podcast. What the heck?
Go ahead.
If you listened to this and you enjoyed it, I know you'll
If you
enjoy
listen to this fucking shit.
If you listen to this freaking loser, you're going to love my shit. I'll tell you that much. No, I'm just kidding. This has been so much fun.
I had a blast with you. Every single time we're on a show together, which usually when it does happen, it's Union Hall, which is my favorite place in this whole state.
Yeah.
Aside from the bank.
I actually want money as well.
I think it would be awesome.
Yeah.
I love performing with you. I love having you here. And I think I wouldn't trade what we just did for the world.
The world. I wouldn't either.
I'm going to put a 6-leg parlay on us getting 500,000 views, 1 million likes, and 10,000 shares.
Frick yeah! I'm gonna double that parlay.
And I'm gonna make that your final appearance on the screen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to Help from a Hypocrite. I've been Giordano. This is Isa Medina. Goodbye.
Hasta luego.
Here on Help from a Hypocrite, I end every episode calling my lawyer, making sure I can't get in trouble for anything I told the person to do who needed help. So I'm going to go ahead and call Adam, my lawyer, in the middle of the workday. Not a problem. This is his job.
Not you again.
Hey, Adam. Hey, today we just finished recording the podcast with my friend Isa. Nick from Detroit called asking for advice on how to deal with his mom, who... You know, he keeps complaining about her, like, not taking care of any of her debt. She's in, like, $300,000 of debt, and he feels like it's unfair that he has to take care of her. He lives with her. He buys her lunch every once in a while, yada, yada. She has a gambling addiction is probably the worst part of the whole thing. This is the advice we gave him, and this is after her, like, continuously falling into a place of need. This is what we told him. Get a job and shut the fuck up. But in reality, we did tell him to get in a car with her, and while entering like a roundabout area of the turnpike where there's kind of no entrance or exit, you just kind of have to keep going, to stop abruptly and get rear-ended by someone and then suing the shit out of them, but to make sure that he has cameras all over the car.
Joey, I said to stop calling me for the podcast.
And that's exactly what I thought, my brother. Anyways, have a good day, dog. So... Nick, go ahead and buy a helmet, maybe some knee pads, whatever you can to be safe. rev up that car and go ahead and stop it in a very inconvenient place for others. This has been Help from a Hypocrite. See you soon.
Help from a Hypocrite is a Sonora production in partnership with iHeart's My Cultura podcast network. Hosted by Joey Dardano. Produced by Alex Gonzalez. Executive produced by Joey Dardano and Tam Sackman. Leo Gomez and Arlene Santana for iHeart, and Camila Victoriano, Joshua Weinstein, and Alex Gonzalez for Sonoro. Our supervising producers are Evelyn Uribe for Sonoro and Pablo Cabrera for iHeart. Editing and sound design by Juan Antonio Gomez. Recording and production support by Podstream Studios. Production support from Ameriali Negrete and Jose Angel Vidoria for Sonoro. Our development executive is Rodrigo Crespo. And special thanks to Fer Estrada. If you're enjoying Help from a Hypocrite, please subscribe, rate, and review our show wherever you're listening.
My name's Joey Dardano. I'm doing shows. That's right, I'm on tour. I'm doing Joe's Pub, June 7th. This is a big show for me. Big show for me. I have seen, when I was in college, I went to go see a play every single month at the Public Theater. I saw every single play they put up because they have a student rush. It was like $20, $25. I saw every single one. I went to Joe's Pub. A lot of other people have played there. There's been many historic shows there. And for me to get to do my hour there is amazing for me. And it's going to be very special. I'm going to have a lot of surprises. Please come out to that. June 7th, Joe's Pub. Bye. Love you.